Hi everyone. This video is hopefully going to help you in your individual practice on Variation 2 in Variations on a Korean Folk Song. If you've looked at this, especially if you're a clarinet or flute player that has a lot of the fast notes in here, I think you would agree with me that this is probably, from a technique standpoint, the most difficult variation. So if we just take a look at this, this is the music, how it looks. We can see some patterns in here. It's really the same 8-note set over and over again, which looks like this. And if we look at the rest of the notes, it's just a repetition of those 8 notes. The only time he really changes is right here at the end. And then obviously the next 2 bars just repeats the same 2 notes over and over again. So the first step in practicing this, I think, is to draw in where every beat is so I can make sure that I'm lining this up with my metronome. So if I draw that in, it's going to look like this. So in red there, you see where every single beat is. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my metronome on, 80 beats a minute, and I'm just going to play through this. And when I play through it, I'm going to change the written articulation. Those 8-note sets we talked about, I'm going to slur those together like that. And where these green arrows are, I'm going to add a tongue and an accent so I can really feel where those start. So if I play through this, it's going to sound like this. And if you notice, when I got to the end here, I also added accents on those. So I'll do that at 80, and like the top of this slide says, I'll do it about 10 times in a row. Then I'll move the metronome up another 10 beats to 90. I'll do it again. So that's at 90. I'll do that 10 times in a row, and I'll move it up to 100. And so on. The goal eventually is that I get all the way up to 140. So once I get up to 140, I'm going to keep on doing it with the articulation that I've been doing. So it's going to sound like this. So I'll do that a few times and just get my fingers comfortable with it. Then I will go back and I'll play it as written. So no tongue, no accent, just completely slurred. And that'll sound like this. And obviously there's still some kinks in there that I need to work out, and I would go back and address those where necessary. But already, just going through that process, I already have that underneath my fingers. But the important thing to do is this part. See where the beats line up and just practice those little sets over and over. I had said 10 times. I like to do 10. You know, if you want to do, I think a minimum 5 is good. But it's that slow, incremental 80 to 90 to 100 to 110, 120, 130, and hopefully finally 140. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions on how to go about practicing this, you know, post something in Google Classroom or post a video of yourself practicing this and get some feedback from your colleagues. So I hope this helped, guys.